Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to do a hair product declutter and organize. Y'all love my makeup organize and declutter video so much, so I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and do the same thing, but with my hair products at home. So if you're not familiar with me, what's up? I am Amber. I am a professional hairstylist and makeup artist. I specialize in hair color, textured, curly, natural hair. I have a very diverse clientele, so I get a little bit of everything from bone straight all the way to coarse, kinky, coily, natural hair. So what we're going to do is we'll start off here just kind of on my bathroom vanity, if you will. The products in here and there, these are just kind of like my day-to-day things. So also, I wanted to touch base a little bit on my thoughts on Deva Curl, because if you're anyone that has textured hair, you've either heard of or used Deva Curl and they kind of got a little bit of a mess going on, so we'll touch base on that. But in here in this little basket, I just keep, what do I have? I have some hair pins in there, a wet brush. If you don't own a wet brush, what are you doing? Everybody, all hair types, get yourself a wet brush. I've got a comb. I've got some travel size little items in here. That's a little travel hack, especially if you are flying. Hold please, the man is calling. Okay, I'm back. If you can, maybe find the product that you want in a travel size situation, or you can always go to Walmart, Target, and they have that little aisle with all the travel size items. You can even get travel size bottles. I'll do that, especially if Murillo is coming with me. I'll get like a couple little bottles and he can put his shampoo, conditioner, all that jazz in there. So just some travel size things, a mirror, of course, this right here. So I have a very diverse clientele, from fine, straight bone hair all the way to thick, coily, kinky, natural hair. And let me tell you something. First of all, this right here, this is a product that I use on all hair types, okay? Since my clientele is diverse, it is very easy for me to acquire a bunch of stuff, especially in salon in my station. So I try to keep my things as minimal as possible. So this Marrakesh, you can find this on Amazon. This is the best detangler on the face of the earth. This detangles super thick, coily, kinky, natural hair. Please hear me loud and clear. If you're someone who it takes you days and days to detangle your hair, or wash day is just this huge production, which your wash day, you shouldn't be going through all of your wash day, should not take you all day long. Like, that is just insanity to me. But you need to get this. Let me know if you try it. Mark my words, Amazon, it is bomb. I believe you can get 2 of them for $18. The best product. This product is always in my station at work, so love this. I have that in there from when I was blowing out my hair, when I had my extensions in, a mirror, and some hairspray. This is Deva Curl hairspray here. I've had this bottle for about a year. This is not a product that I use every day. This is just more so for if I'm styling my hair, like let's say if I have a photo shoot, competition, something special, and I just need that extra hold, extra strength, I will use this. So that is what I house in there. Of course, we've got some soap there. And here, I think that's my best friend's allergy medicine. She left that there. I have a brush, shears, water bottle, foams. I am a fan of foams for my hair. I've been using this Texture ID. I'm almost out of it. Not a fan of it. I am someone who prefers hold. Like, I do not care for oils, butters, milks, and creams on my hair, and I bet a lot of you, it does not work on your hair that well, and your hair probably perpetually feels dry, and it's because you're using those products, but that's a whole nother video. My hair thrives off of foams, custards, and gels. I know some people get so hung up, especially when it comes to their natural hair, with, oh, I don't want my hair to feel hard. Well, here's the thing. If you want your curls to be popping and you want them to hold, you need something that's going to pack a punch. You need a hold. And honestly, you should not be putting your hands in your hair anyway. So the fact that it might be a little bit crunchy, a little bit harder, you should never know that. Like, my hair always feels like that a little bit because of the product that I put in, but when you look at my hair, it looks soft to touch. You can't tell, but that's just gonna be a matter of using the right product. So I like using my foams, and then I have this Ouidad Advanced Control, Advanced Climate Control. This is the stronger hold gel. This is bomb, especially in the summertime. I love this. Now I will say, say if you do have a finer hair texture, this might be kind of heavy. So they do have a regular one that's not stronger hold. I would go for that one. And then I have my Ouidad Curl Immersion High Defining Custard. So let me explain. The mousses are to get the curl going. The Curl Immersion Custard, this is my moisturizing property right here. Like I said, I don't use any creams, butters, oils. I don't do any of that stuff in my hair. This is going to give me the moisture, and then this is going to give me the hold. Now, if you are clarifying and shampooing your hair the way that you should be every week, especially if you are a wash and go kind of girl, then your hair should be good to go as far as receiving moisture and not needing to add all these additional crazy things. If you find that your hair is perpetually dry, then you probably have some serious buildup and need to clarify your hair. So we have that here. Over here, this is the Diva Curl Beautiful Mess. I don't use this often either. I'll use this if I need to lay down my edges. I am not someone who is an edge girl where I like to do all these crazy things. I just kind of like to let my hair do what it wants to do. Just less fuss. And then we've got in here band-aids and some girly things, panty liners. All right, now let's get down to the fun drawer. Keep in mind that I am a professional hair colorist, so you're probably going to see a lot of hair color down here. Sometimes I do house calls, so I do pack up my stuff and I will go to a client's house to color their hair, and occasionally like I'll do maybe like my friend's hair at home, but you will see a couple of those things. I've had quite a few questions of people asking me, hey, you know, can you do like a hair, like people, I get questions about my hair color, and you guys have to understand that I don't color my own hair. I get my hair colored by a stylist at the salon that I work at. I would never recommend or preach that you color your own hair, just simply because color chemistry is an advanced level, and if you don't have that knowledge and education, you have no business coloring your hair. So you will never see me saying, hey guys, come on, watch me color my hair at home, because I don't believe that as a professional. You should not do that, because you can really wreck your hair if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, let's go. I think I need to get a tripod, or maybe I don't. All right, so down in here, as you can see, this side is basically all hair color situations. Let me get a tripod, hang on. Okay, probably the worst angle ever, but just bear with me. Okay, so in this bag, what do I have in here? Oh, I picked up some hair color. I'll just put this right here. So I've got some hair color in here. Oh, and they also, oh, I need to save my receipt. I need my receipt for my taxes. And then, okay, so they gave me some Diva Curl samples. Let's chat real quick about Diva Curl. So the issue is a lot of people are coming forward saying that the products are irritating their scalp and making their hair fall out. So that is a very unfortunate situation. And I will be honest, when I first heard that, my first thought process was, I don't see how that's possible, because when you look at the ingredients of the ingredients for Diva Curl, like they don't have anything that's crazy in there. And that's the other thing too that I think a lot of people fail to realize when they are picking their products or thinking that they can just make their own products at home. You are not a cosmetic chemist, okay? So therefore, just because you might see that, I don't know, jojoba oil is in a product or coconut oil is in a product, like I'm someone who would never tell you to put coconut oil in your hair, right? Because a lot of people fail to realize that coconut oil is not water soluble whatsoever. Once it is on your hair, it is on, it seals it, and people think, oh, you're sealing in moisture. You are not. It holds down that cuticle tight so shut that nothing else can get into it. And so now what happens is when nothing else can get into that hair strand, your hair is going to be dry. When you put coconut oil, you are not sealing anything. I think when people see the shine and the luster, they think that they are getting moisture, and you're not. Water is going to be your number one priority. Water is going to be your number one source of moisture for your hair, not coconut oil, not jojoba oil, none of that stuff, water. But the thing is, when you put that coconut oil on your hair, and then on top of that, you're not using a clarifying shampoo that's going to lift any residue, your hair is now dehydrated. hydrated, and I guarantee it is going to be much drier than what you started off with. So people see coconut oil and they think in an ingredients and they think, oh, well, I can just put coconut oil on my hair. That's not how this works. So these cosmetic chemists, they are using a certain amount of these things in order to make these products. So just because you see a product, just because you see an ingredient in a product, doesn't mean that you can just go grab that ingredient from the grocery store, mix it up and throw it in your hair. It doesn't work that way. But anyway, my first thought process was, you know, there's really nothing that's super harmful in Deva Curl that I would think that would alarm me, that would make someone's hair fall out. And then after having some time thinking about it, it's kind of like, okay, well, people do have allergies. Everyone is sensitive to different things. So just because I'm not bothered by something doesn't mean that someone else can't be bothered by it. I did find it strange how a lot of people are just now all of a sudden coming forward, but at the same time, you know, if people keep saying the same thing over and over, then yeah, you gotta look into it. I am someone personally, I don't use Deva Curl products on my clients. I don't use them on myself. I straight up don't like them. That's just my preference. I felt like they didn't do anything for my hair. I felt like my hair was very dry and spongy and lackluster. I did not understand the whole no poo situation. Like, I understand co-washing, but the fact that there wasn't ever a shampoo offered to my knowledge right now that I know of, because I don't keep up with Deva Curl products. But I was just kind of like, so you mean to tell me that we're just going to co-wash our hair and not shampoo it off? That doesn't make any sense. That would be the epitome of you just jumping in a shower, not using soap, putting lotion on, and then jumping out. Like, you have to use soap and then put the lotion on, right? And conditioner's pH is lower than a shampoo because the conditioner is made to smooth and lay down the cuticle. But you're just smoothing and laying down hair that's probably already got so much gunk and residue on it. I don't know. Those are my reasonings as to why I never used Deva Curl products. Now, I will say this, their cutting philosophies, I can dig. I like that. I've had Deva Curl haircut. I've had the Deva Curl haircut, I think about 3 times on my hair, and I love it way better than the Ouidad haircut. Have to be honest, I love Ouidad products, do not like the haircut. I feel like for my hair, and I've got, you know, my hair's not super thick, but I have medium density hair, and I just felt like the Ouidad, it's just a little aggressive. So Ouidad products, Deva Curl hair cutting. I was one time going to get certified for the Deva Curl hair cutting, but I had a family emergency, wasn't able to take the class. But that's just my 2 cents on my thoughts on the Deva Curl. I mean, it sucks, that's unfortunate, but again, just pay attention. If you notice that your scalp, your hair is feeling different when you're using a product, stop using it. It doesn't matter how great someone says a product is. If it's irritating you, don't use it. So these Deva Curl samples, honestly, I wasn't going to use them anyway, and I was going to give them away to clients, but due to what is going on right now, I think I'm just probably going to toss those away because, you know, better safe than sorry. And then I have a bag of hair color. So in salon, we use Goldwell hair color. And again, this is a professional product. So unless you were a licensed cosmetologist, you would not be able to get your hands on Goldwell hair color. So that is what I have in this bag here. Move that over there. And then I've got some colored bottles that I use. I still need these. And then I've got developer, so ammonia. Let's talk about color really quick because a lot of people think, oh, you know, you shouldn't color your hair, it's gonna damage it. No, I have had my hair light. I've had my hair lighter than this. You guys know I keep my hair light. I get my hair colored, no damage. What's going to damage your hair is if you are going to a stylist that doesn't, you know, that really isn't well versed in hair color. And what are you doing at home? Are you blowing out your hair? Are you burning out your hair? Are you not using the correct mask and conditioners for your hair? Those are things that are going to damage your hair, not the actual color. But I have 20 and 30 volume developer and some lightener here. Oh, found it. I thought I lost this. So alcohol, I need this for my makeup brushes. Then I've got some more Goldwell product more lightener, more lightener, more developer, more developer. And I've got some relaxer. I cannot tell you the last time. In fact, I have one client that gets a relaxer, just one. Yeah, I don't do relaxers at all, and she only gets a relaxer like every 3 months or so. So yeah, and that's the thing, relaxed hair isn't better than natural hair and vice versa. If someone has relaxed hair, that does not make them a bad person. In the black community, that does not make them less black. That does not mean that they hate their hair. You have to realize, and I tell my clients this too, because I have quite a few clients that are natural, and if you're natural and you're constantly coming to get your hair blown out every week, every other week, I'm going to start asking you why you're natural at this point. Because if it is easier for you to manage your hair relaxed, girl, get a relaxer. Now, there are some things that I have to consider before I even talk about a relaxer with a client. Your hair, can your hair handle it? Because it is a strong product. If you're someone who already has very, very fine, soft hair, no, I'm not putting a relaxer in your hair. But if you have very, very strong, solid, sufficient hair and it can take the chemical, then yes, we can do it. But if you're someone who maybe is natural right now and you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, if it is just taking out so much time and hours out of your day, out of your week to do your hair, and you know it is easier for you to manage your hair when it's relaxed, it's okay to do that. It's not a big deal. I don't know why this whole fiasco of, oh, you know, if you're black, you need to keep your hair natural. No, you do what works best for you. Whether it be natural, relaxed, wigs, braids, whatever the case may be, you do what's best for you. All right, and then I've got color bowls and foils. So now I am just going to go ahead and organize this hair side over here. All right, so I've got some Acne face wash. This is actually for my makeup brushes. So Acne face wash, this Real Techniques makeup brush cleaner, this little thing where you can kind of scrub your brushes, 91% alcohol. That is how I clean my makeup brushes. So I keep that down here, and I've got a bottle of co-wash. So when do you use co-wash? I use my co-wash. Co-wash is in addition to your clarifying shampoo. So I clarify my hair on Sunday or Monday, and then on Thursday I will co-wash my hair. So I look at it as a way to reset my hair. This is not an attempt for me to cleanse my hair, but by the time I hit Thursday, I've already done, what, 4 workouts. I've been sweating. Every morning when I style my hair, I put a little water, I reset it, I put product on. So between the sweat and then the products, I kind of need to just, you know, rinse some of that stuff off and start over. So that is what I use co-wash for. So I keep that up here because I do my hair upstairs. I've got another spray bottle. Let me dump this water because Lord only knows how long that's been in there. All right, a spray water bottle, and that should probably go on the other side. I've got bobby pins, tea tree. This is my braid spray from when I had my hair braided. Oh, I've got an extra bottle of soap, perfect, because that one is almost out. I've got some edge control. I believe I got this when I went to Curl Fest. I have Design Essentials Honey Curl Forming Custard. I did not like this. This was just kind of meh. Didn't like that on my hair. And then I've got more bobby pins and stuff for work. My hair dryer. So I love my hair dryer because it's a mini one. It's Hot Tools. When I'm traveling, I can just fold it. And I have a diffuser and a nozzle. Yes, I do diffuse my hair sometimes. And this is super, super, super handy to have. And then I've also got some, well, that's gone. This was blow dry hair spray. That is empty. We'll get rid of that. And then, okay. This product, whenever I am straightening, especially blowing out natural hair. So for natural hair, the only products that I use for my blowouts are the Marrakesh and this. 2 products, that is it. That's all you need. I feel like some people are product junkies, and then by the time you're done with the hair is weighted down and greasy. If you've got your tension down when you're doing blowouts, you don't need a ton of products. So when the hair is wet, I'll spray the Marrakesh, detangle, I'll go ahead, blow out the hair, and then right before I stick a flat iron in, this is by the brand called AG Firewall. It's an Argan Shine flat iron spray. It makes the hair so shiny and it protects the hair. So this is great. Also, y'all, please don't be using your flat irons over 350 degrees. I talk to a lot of my clients. I had one client tell me last week, and she's got straight hair, okay? She's got straight blonde hair. She's like, oh yeah, I've been using 425 degrees on my hair. Why, sis? That is why your hair is popping off. Stop it. Everybody, 350, nothing more. If you want to go down because your hair maybe isn't as dense or it's easier to straighten or you just kind of re-smooth it out, but please do not go over 350. It's too much heat. Then I've got, this is empty, a bottle of gel. And then in this corner down here, some people are amazed sometimes when they come to my place because they will kind of find like random kid stuff here. So between Murillo and I and our family, we have 6 kids between the ages of 16 and 8. And so we've got like all these kid toothbrushes. So these are my kids' toothbrushes and toothpastes because kids are funny and they're picky. They tell me like what type of toothpaste they like, and they're so funny. Like if they come over and they can't find their toothbrush and things, where'd you put my toothbrush? Where'd you put my underwear? Where are my pajamas? I'm like, first of all, you don't live here full time. Like, don't come at me like that. But so that is why I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kid toothbrushes in here because of my children. And then in this, I've just got some scarves and head wraps. Sometimes, you know, I'm feeling festive and I want to do a little head wrap. That's something I want to get more into, doing some head wraps. My girl, Tanika Davis, she did a bomb head wrap tutorial. I will try to link that or put it in here somewhere in this video because she did a really good one. And then I have no idea what is in this box back here. All right, so we have more scarves. Oh, okay, so this is just like scarves, headbands, and clips and things. We can keep that. We'll keep all of that in there. All right, y'all. So now we have one more hair drawer to go through, and that is in my beauty room. It is this one right here. Let me move the camera down. So in here, this is where I just keep additional hair things. So I've got this U-part wig that I never use. So I bought it with the intentions of using it for my competition. However, it is way too big for my head. I had to really like pull, like it has clips inside and a little strap, but even with me trying to maneuver it, no matter what I did, I could not get this thing secured on my head. And I was just like, no, I can't take the chances of being on stage and my wig flies off my head. So, and that's another thing I want to talk about too. This just applies to life. Be humble. You know, I come across quite a few stylists like, oh yeah, I can do everything. No, you can't. I am very honest about my abilities. I am not the weave girl, you know, the weaveologist, the braider. That's not my thing. I can do very basic sew-ins. I can do that. However, once people start wanting things like invisible parts and wigs and stuff, like that's not my forte. That is not what I specialize in. I specialize in color. I stay in my area. I stay in my zone. So yeah, wigs, that is something that I'm kind of starting to learn a little bit just because I keep going back and forth with different things for my competitions. But I do have this wig. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it because it doesn't fit me. It hasn't been styled, it hasn't been cut, it hasn't been colored. I haven't done anything to this wig, and it is in the like a blown out texture. So yeah, I've got that in here. What else do I have? I still have my clip-ins from my wedding. Not sure. I think I might just throw these away because they're a little bit ratty at this point. Then I've got in here, oh, braiding hair from when I got my hair braided. I'm gonna save this because I am definitely getting my hair braided again, especially once I get deep into prep. That'll be helpful. And then I've got, oh, this is just my hair from when I did my sew-in. And I've also got more hair. This is just, you know, true hairstylist. Hair. Oh, here's the box for that U-part wig. This is the brand that I got it from. All right, so this drawer here is just essentially all of my weave, extension, hair situations. So I've got a hair dryer here, and then I've also got some bobby pins in there. And then last but not least in here, these are just like additional things. So round brushes, flat irons, curling irons, some hairspray. So basically, if I am doing someone's hair from home, these are my tools that I have stored in here. And that stuff is already nice and organized. So guess what, y'all? That is it. We are all organized. Of course. They start doing landscaping. So I hope you guys enjoyed this hairstylist declutter organization chit chat. Down below, let me know some of your favorite hair products. I don't typically do a ton of hair videos here on my channel. It's just definitely more so makeup and fitness related. But if you want to do more hair videos, I guess for me the reason why I don't is because my hair basically stays the same. I will make sure to add more of my in salon footage in my vlogs or other videos. But down below, if there is any type of hair video or hair conversation that you think would be cool for a video, I want to hear your thoughts on it. Please leave me those recommendations down below. You know the deal. Keep it simple, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.